It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So this is another meeting. This is a big one because everybody's going to kind of reassure yourselves and the group where you stand with things and what you want, right? Helen has a bunch of HR complaints that we're probably gonna kick the meeting off with. To be honest, I think that's a great place to start the meeting is with HR complaints. Wouldn't you agree, Helen?
Sure.
That's good. Look at that enthusiasm. I love that.
I love meetings. I'm so happy right now. I do have a couple complaints. The first one's from Ember. Oh, these are supposed to be anonymous.
Nice.
That's my bad. That's my bad, Ember. I just won't read that one since I already outed
Can someone go check?
No.
Tessa, can you make sure the doors?
Okay.
Oh, you guys.
The next complaint is about Moose Knuckles. This is the longest complaint, so we'll be starting with that. This one also notably had delayed notice of 3 days requested, and I believe it is the third, maybe fourth day. So this is maybe the soonest this one could come to light. Here we go.
I made the minute.
Girl, so I work Taco Suya, and late at night, there's not many places open, and I'm just chilling, supplying the city with food, prepping for the next day, and Moose and I go back many years. I met him before he met his wife, R.I.P. Camel Toe. And so him, Charlie Lockwood, Jana Pierce, and Rocket King come by the stall, and we're just hanging out, and we talk for probably about 10 minutes. Well, probably more. Joking, laughing, catching up, and suddenly I hear Rocket go, well, you know what happened last time, Moose. She said, are you sure you would do that? I have my Kanashiro mask on. I have a nice Kanashiro shirt on. I'm the only stall worker working, had been for half an hour or more. And then Moose pulls out a hammer and forces me into the car as a hostage for a jewelry store. And that's not even the worst part. When we get to the jewelry store, typical hostage situation.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, HR. I thought it was over. My bad. I'll redo that later.
Cops come in, obviously recognize me because they fucking hate me. And Moose starts taunting me, trying to get me involved with the jewelry store, trying to get me to set up a swap for him, telling me I'm going to have to dance as part of negotiations, a whole bunch of stuff, essentially using me as more than just a trading pawn. And then, because it happened so fast, I got 3 bottles of Oxy confiscated from me. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is he was trying to make me do stuff after kidnapping me and betraying my trust. Rocket started freaking out saying, this is bad, this is bad. Jana started texting me, apologizing in giant paragraphs. The reality is I can just remove them from my life. I can just block their numbers and not care. But we were all really good friends. Moose was a really good friend of mine, but he is the one who created and pushed the machinations. And so I'm not doing this despite being completely flagged and the only stall worker working as Kanashiro, and I've made that known to Kanashiro. I'm doing this as me. I'd like to take him to the top of a bridge, then stab him numerous times, then push him into the water till he stops breathing, because it's not just the kidnapping. The joking around at the jewelry store I can probably forgive. It's the combination of those and joking around for 15 minutes and then suddenly turning around and wanting to kidnap me, betraying my trust after intimate conversation. It's the betrayal, and I don't do well with that.
This is giving me hardcore Lily vibes. Skip.
That's the end of the report.
Well, that's why she's mad at you, Miss.
Yeah, now we're going to take her hostage every time we can.
I might
as
something to
HR,
add to this.
I told her the only proper clown get back would be to take you. Okay, Ember, yeah, sure, you can talk.
Sorry.
As HR, I told her the only proper clown get back would be to kidnap you, make you do all the stuff you were threatening to make her do, like dancing and robbing the jewelry store. But she didn't. She was like debating doing that, and then I don't know what happened.
Dude, if I took her, I would have actually crashed out on her.
All right, next complaint.
It's valid.
Next complaint is about Kirk Jerkums.
Represent.
Kirk is extremely frustrated with kind of how the clowns are acting a lot, in which I do agree with what he is angry about. He's not actively here to help bring back the core values of what we were built and stood on for so long, for so many years before this point. And that dumb fat sack of yuck should start to wake up more as a core heart, the foundation that we built and helped, and should help concrete further what we stand for, instead of being a fat KOC lazy sack of yuck in his hotel room doing absolutely nothing for us, for the community, and for himself. The end.
Kirk, why are you looking at me?
Kirk, did you make that complaint?
Good complaint.
Oh my gosh, who's that bald Listen.
Good complaint.
I told
That's
this
mumbles.
complainer that it's fucked up to make me read a bunch of fat phobic bullshit. And gave no
Is
other
it
guidance.
fucked up? It may be fucked up, but is it untrue?
You're not. You're not fat, Kirk. You're bulking.
Helen, you're the best. I'd like to give an HR positivity reward to Helen Highwater.
Next complaint.
Next complaint is about.
Why is Helen Lime a curve?
Next complaint
Next
is
complaint.
about Ember Quinn. Ember, once again, doing bull yuck Ember comms, and is a very big reason of why we need to call meetings often again. She pulled a Wendy and smoked stumbles instead of doing the two big things we've always stood on doing. Especially in a situation where we attack gangs. Number 1, ride for your fellow clown, or number 2, do nothing. Instead, Ember decided to hit Stumbles with a wrench and support the gang that Stumbles was after. Grow up! The end.
Ooh.
You know, that's a W complaint.
Can't tell you which one, they're all anonymous.
Damn. Nah, they be spitting, dude.
Next complaint.
The next complaint is about Happy to Clown.
Ooh.
Oh, he's not around enough.
Hey, Happy. Sorry, no. Happy considers himself an elder clown, but I really feel like this dumb idiot is getting the wrong elder in his brain. Being an elder clown doesn't mean literally act like an elder and sit on your couch all day yelling at Windsong to bring you soup and do absolutely nothing, yelling at the weatherman on TV, doing absolutely nothing, making no money, can't pay his bills, and now all the other clowns got to take care of him as if we're paying for his home care, because that's basically what we're doing. He's in home care. Now, if Happy doesn't want to be considered the next Stumbles that can't carry himself and needs to be supported in every way, then that idiot should start waking up, get off the couch, and do something with us and his life. Because Bozo is going to run back the Mr. Steal Your Girl thing because Windsong don't want a deadbeat clown. The end.
Shit.
All right, who's got something to say? Who's got something to say? I've been back for like 2 days, and someone wrote that complaint before I got back. I know they did.
Happy might beat
The date on this complaint is the 25th of April.
That's
That
the
was
fucking
2
day I came back.
days ago.
The next
Piss someone off
complaint
quick, man.
is about
Oh, I wanna
Osvaldo
make a
Pingafria.
complaint.
Oh, he's not here. But you should still
Well,
read
I'll
it.
read it anyway.
Why am I taking
Yesterday, I was hanging out with my sister Maddie. These are all anonymous, could be anyone. And I was telling her
Stop,
about my
Rhino.
son, Javante DeMarcus Jones. And she was saying how Osvaldo needed to bond with my son. And we went to Maze Bank Tower to meet up with Osvaldo. And he threw my son off a Maze Bank Tower and almost killed him. I wanted to stab him. We lost him for about an hour. We couldn't find him for forever, but we finally found him after a lot of time. And I wanted to stab Osvaldo, but I will settle for an HR complaint instead. Javante is just a little baby that can't defend himself.
Wait, is Voldo threw a turtle off of the Maze Bank Tower?
Yeah. I thought this was a human
What?
child.
The fuck?
Okay, the next complaint's about Twinkles.
Good thing turtles can fly.
Good job,
Twinkles
Twinkles.
is a deadbeat father. I told him about what happened to Javante, and he wouldn't even hold him. He kept passing him back to me.
Can we
He
skip
doesn't
this?
care
He
about
doesn't wanna hear
Javante,
about
and
this
he won't
turtle
even take
anymore.
care of Javante. So, Twinkles is his father. Yes, I can. Yeah, Twinkles is a terrible father.
Dang.
Oh, damn.
No.
Damn.
Yawn.
Nothing.
The
That's my
next complaint
grandson.
was.
is about Happy to Clown.
Brother,
Another one.
This
Strange.
dumb idiot told me to go to the basement in a clown meeting years ago for 2 hours, and yet he has a clown van which he does not drive. He has a house which he doesn't live in. I think it's time for Happy to lose that privilege. That's it.
That was Duncan for sure. Duncan wrote that one.
Oh,
All right, I challenge whoever said that.
it
The
was
next complaint
clearly
is about
Duncan.
Windsong.
Yeah, where's Duncan?
Wait, Windsong
Duncan's
got a
in a well.
complaint?
I'm not telling you where.
Yes.
Windsong got a complaint,
damn.
everybody.
I'd like to hear it.
Windsong's the complaint about Windsong is doesn't wake up, no weed in this city, all the weed sucks. Come back to your job. That's it.
Oh.
Sounds like Marley.
I can't tell you. All HR complaints are anonymous.
Windsong, I want you to know that I didn't say.
Hey, get away from Twinkle!
Get away from me. I missed her so much.
That's payback.
I missed her so much.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I will ruin your
That was
life.
definitely
You're
Mark.
not even around to ruin anybody's life. You're not threatening anymore.
I'm always up for a challenge.
Hey,
that's
he's
so
outside.
insane.
He's outside.
That's Yappy.
Ew. I only have 2 complaints left.
Okay.
The next complaint is
Oh, you make me fucking sick. Hi, Mumble.
All right,
squad?
continue.
Sure Happy
I gotta lock the door. I gotta lock up.
doesn't sit by me. The next complaint doesn't actually have a name. So this one doesn't have a name on it. I have the complaint, but I don't know who it's about because they didn't specify. But the complaint reads as such. Chatterbox ruined my life and called my girlfriend and said I was cheating on her and stirred so bad she doesn't know what to believe. Now she evicted me and took all my cars and money.
That is so interesting.
Whoa,
To be
Right.
fair, he did
Power.
abandon her, so
That's a tough
it's
one.
not
Hey,
that
man,
dumb.
if your girlfriend dumped you because Chatty called her talking shit, man, that's crazy, dude.
I'm so sorry, Bosa.
I'm just saying, man, I feel like...
Because she's been down at the Dullahens block a few times flirting with other boys.
Whoa!
Oh.
Hey, Bozo, you could date that rock, though. You feel me?
The rock won't leave me.
Well,
I mean, if you don't throw it, it won't.
If you
Well,
don't
you
leave
should
on the
tell.
left at once.
While we're dogging on Bozo, my last complaint is about Bozo, but also about Stumbles. This is a 2-for-1.
sweet. I will
This
support
complaint
you.
reads, I get sad when I see them because I don't see them enough, and it's not Stumble's fault, but it's 100% all Bozo's fault. And life would be better if we had more Bozo, but unfortunately, he's a loser. That is all. And that is our last. That's our last HR complaint.
That was
Aw.
brutal.
I think your ex wrote that one, dude.
As a reminder, any clown with beef against another clown can file an HR complaint via text or reaching out to me in person or call or whatever. Or other people can make complaints against you guys. So if someone's giving you grief, you can just pass them off to me. Okay.
I'd like to
That's what I
form a
do with
complaint
Samantha
about
Sanders.
mumbles
Maybe
in
one
front of
more that you
everyone.
missed.
Oh, there's another
There's
complaint.
one
Never
more.
mind.
There's a surprise.
Oh, never mind. He figured it out.
Okay.
Just so you guys know, it's better to go to HR. That's what we're paying HR for, than to crash out on Twitter about each other. All right?
Yes. Yes.
Mumbles.
You sure? Is there any evidence of that?
Yeah, what's the
Mumbles.
study? Where's the research?
I'll show you research.
That's a complaint.
I'll have graphs at the next meeting.
Winston, you know what,
Okay.
Winston? We would love to hear what you have to say.
Please.
I flew all the way here to attend this clown meeting,
I thought you said you thought it was a vacation.
and well, I thought it was going to be a vacation, man. I thought I was going to a clown meeting, yet I haven't laughed once. I haven't even nose breathed.
Is it because we don't have any weed?
Probably.
it.
Are
Where
you?
the fuck is the weed?
Are you? Will you tell us,
Why did you
Winston?
tell us, Winston?
What do you mean? Why is it your responsibility? Everybody else
Marley's
goes
the
fucking
weed
push
clown
ass
now.
weed.
Listen,
Everybody
Winston,
sucks
it's
at
not that it's
growing
your
weed.
responsibility. It's just that no one else is doing it.
I'm over that shit. I'm on to new shit. I'm writing laws and stuff. Like, I'm not growing weed anymore. You
That
grow
was
your
my
weed.
anger burp.
Aren't
done
you still
pissed
growing
me
weed?
the fuck off. I'm sick of this shit with you.
Look, Winston, look, it's, you know,
You
it's...
get a rock win song
it's-
like me.
Yeah.
They have a rock.
Oh. Okay.
Did we have a dispensary? I don't even remember.
God damn,
Alright.
Mumbles, you look straight out of
Right?
fucking
I don't know.
Cincinnati,
I don't
dude.
know.
What is going
Not
on
really
with
hot.
you?
Okay,
You got a chin
uh,
implant, man. I
something.
swear to God.
Before we get to the boyuck, Mr. Anarchy, before we get to the boyuck, I think you should take the floor.
Yes. Are we talking about
Mm-hmm.
the property situation first? Do you think that's a good one to lead in with?
You know what? You know, that's a great idea. You know, Happy.
Can I get my table
while you
go?
You're not getting your mid table. You're not cooking any meal.
Everywhere.
Happy, we are so grateful that you are here today.
Look at this.
We are very grateful. But Chatterbox and I have been talking, and we think it would be best for you as an elder, fellow
The
elder.
elder, like,
Well, fellow elder. I'm an elder as well. So.
Wait, remember, hype him up, hype
No,
him up.
so
No,
stupid.
no, he's the
Great,
elder. Come on.
great elder.
The greatest.
I'll take him to the hospital. I'll take Bozo to the
So-
hospital.
So-
I just
so,
gotta eat my rock.
Happy, we think it would be for the best for you to give your property to myself. To take care of it and to make sure it is okay. So you.
Oh my god!
Happy! Happy, please! Come Happy, wait!
Oh my god.
What the hell?
I'm gonna look at my med table. I'll be back. While you guys do this, you gotta hit the hospital stuff. Excuse me, one time. Excuse me, one time.
So I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Amber, stop the bleeding!
Oh my god.
Okay,
I
here's
can't
what.
help anyone at the
Okay,
phone
here's what
pile.
we're gonna do. Okay,
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Moose, Yappy, maybe help load him up in the van.
Sorry.
I almost did. Let's load everybody up.
Doing
Brendan.
anything.
I think Winsong just passed out.
Should we just have this at the funhouse?
I don't think that's a good idea.
No.
Let's get them all. Let's get. Winsong, are you okay?
I think she passed out.
Guys, there's a problem.
What's the problem?
Bell blocked the door.
We're stuck.
We're gonna be here
How-
forever.
Almost why you.
Guys,
yeah,
we're
okay, now.
here.
All right, have a seat.
Here's the
Everybody
thing about Raffi, all right? Is he does interject himself into all of our lives like that, but he has been better in regards to, like, establishing himself.
We'll come to that later. Okay, we're gonna get to the important part. Happy, what Party Anarchy was trying to say, and I don't think specifically him. Okay, I think that was a bit crazy, but what we're saying is like they're passing new legislation on properties,
What were you
right?
trying to say?
We're gonna keep your property safe,
He's reaching
Happy,
for the
because
knife.
they're
He's
passing
reaching
new
for the knife.
Party,
legislation.
shut up! Party,
let Chatty
It doesn't need to be. You can choose who
Corey's
takes it.
right.
If anybody wants to take on the responsibility to help, well, like obviously we're all gonna help pay for it. We can, with all the jobs that we do, pay your bills. But if you want to just put it in somebody else's name, it's still your house, but we'll put it in somebody else's name. Take care of it to protect it.
Happy, they're basically passing new legislation that says if you aren't like visibly around for 45 days straight, the cops can just seize your building at any time,
That's right.
regardless of if you are paying your bills. But if you're just waking up to pay your bills and they don't have some other record of you, it's not specific. And I think that's the problem with the legislation is that the cops are going to
for real.
misuse
You
it.
all should vote no on that legislation. But
It's
you
not
know, that's
specific
just,
enough,
like,
and it
my
is gonna
opinion.
get misused. It's gonna be so
Already
bad.
did.
But if that legislation passes, Happy, your shit would have been seized like 4 times over.
Yes. So I, Party, who have a clean record, and I'm about to be mayor tomorrow, would take your property and take care of it and pay for it. And of course, you can still live there, but I just want to make sure it's safe so it doesn't get taken, Happy.
And he'll
Elder
clean
to
up
elder.
after his parties.
If it is Deputy Mayor, I'm just take you anyway and then use your bathroom because I have my house living and nobody's gonna sleep there.
Oh, here we go.
So yeah, Happy. It's more for you than for us. Like we're not like I have no reason to have your house, right? It's for you.
Yeah.
It also doesn't have to be Party. It can be
and we
someone else who's just around.
We also don't want to be
Yeah, you could pick
those people that we complain about as well. You know what I mean?
I don't want to get hit with a knife.
So something to think about. I really think you should take the offer because it benefits you and everybody else. And we won't do it. Like, look, you gave 2 properties to Lily. Where are they? They're gone.
She sold them.
We won't do that to you.
I
We will
will
make sure that your stuff
I will
thrives.
keep it and pay for it. I'll pay the bills. I'm a multimillionaire.
Yeah, Happy, we're loaded to the gills like a fish, dude. So give us your house.
Also, not only that, I also think you should hand in your clown van.
One thing at a time.
Maybe wait first.
Well, I'm just saying, I think if you're not using it, let me take it and give it to someone that's going to use it in the meantime.
You hit that shit like he was kicking his ass out, man.
No, no, I'm not thinking
Thanks for the house, by the way. Gonna need your badge, your gun.
You're out of line.
So Happy, what are you thinking?
Any thoughts, Happy?
You walking like a pissed off grandmama. You're walking like a mad English teacher.
Wait, why did he come to me? What did he come to me for?
He's duck goosing with our lives, I think.
That was scary, actually.
I mean, I can't
What
do
are
it.
your
I'm in debt.
thoughts, Happy?
Oh.
I think he's wondering why Mumbles looks like
He's looking at
Cinderella.
the crimson chin.
You feel me, bozo? That's Jay Chino.
Oh, you dare bark at him.
Opens up the secret compartment of the table.
Dang.
Glowing light appears.
My eyes.
Grabs a book from inside, picks it up, looks back at Chatterbox, winks at him. Behold, everyone. This is the Clown Code for the Council. A new code. One that we will move forward with. Shows everyone. It looks really awesome.
Another one?
That looks really awesome.
That joke is laminated. It's laminated.
This is the Council Code. On the front, it says, written by the Clown Kings, myself, and Chatterbox. Written in permanent ink alongside my own blood. I will read this out to everybody. The Council Prelude.
Do you have copies or something for the visual learners?
So I have a question. Permanent ink with your blood, like right next to it, like.
So there's permanent ink, and then some of it is written in my blood. We can hand it
run out of
around
ink?
after I'm done reading it. Okay,
There's only
Helen?
one copy of the book.
There's only one copy right now. This is the sacred copy, and then we're gonna have multiple copies. We want to go over the sacred copy before we gave out the other copies.
Will the copies be sold online, or is it just like?
They will be handed out.
Is this the sacred copy?
This is the sacred copy in my hands right now.
What if someone steals the sacred copy when you're passing
Then
it
that's
around?
gonna
like
be
a dirty
big
slut?
drama. That's gonna be big drama.
drama.
We're going to have to kill them.
Okay.
What if someone takes pictures of the secret copy and then sells it online?
It's okay if they
What
take
if someone
pictures of the
erased
sacred
all
copy.
the work you did? What if
All
someone
right, all right.
Is it gonna be?
Let me
What
read
if they
Shut
eat
up.
the sacred copy.
Just do it. Just.
I'm gonna eat a
We
page.
are the Council, and this is our book. Written by King Chatterbox, King Party, and Hardy is slashed out and is Anarchy written in blood on here. The Council history. After the destruction of the global clown society, we've gathered here to reforge a new community. The Council will be
Can I
the
interrupt for a second?
foundation
Just
of
for a
our
second.
people for
Just for a
thousands
second.
of years, generations, and laughs
Maybe 3
ahead.
seconds. I just want to say
You
on my
start
trip,
over.
I found a whole bunch of clowns out in the world, like rodeo clowns.
Brother.
Man, they are thriving, thriving.
That's great. That's great.
They didn't get
the
involved in the war, man. They're
recent
just out there.
war
Keep them coming, Stumbles.
we
Let us know.
held against the Mime Empire, forcing a stalemate. Now we have the opportunity for a new future. The Council Eternal. For too long, people have said, you get a rebrand like every month. Who cares? It's still the same people. And this is the newest rebrand. And hopefully it's eternal. This is the Council, and it is eternal. I will now go over the Council code written in my blood. 1. Thou must stay true to their clown nature. 2. Thou must ride or die for Council when it matters most. 3. Thou must never fall to pure rage.
I didn't like that
against our
one.
enemies. 4. Thou must follow the ways of funny. 5. Thou must attend clown court if called upon. And our final rule 6. Thou must never betray the Council.
This sounds like a cult. I don't know if I like
I was
that.
gonna say,
Mumbles,
is
I don't
this
give
gonna be
a
like a
yuck
Lily
if
thing where
it's
we
a
let her
cult.
betray us?
Mumbles,
I
what
think
you
this
wearing?
sounds like a
Look
rerun.
at that
Like a
hair,
fake
Mumbles.
version of a rerun. We've done this.
And it's just very important before I read the rest of this. You know, we have had people in the group who have just been very annoying, and we kept them around for way too long. I don't want that anymore.
Lily.
You could just name most of them. I don't really care at this point.
I can think of a few more.
We were way too kind, way too sweet. That ends now. Okay? If you really mess up, if you really truly mess up, I am done vouching for you. We need to come together as a group and really fortify what this is for the sake of all of us, because we have put way too much effort and work in for one person to ruin it for every single one of us. And I think we can agree on that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%. I think too
All
many
right.
things are like unwritten and kind of just, yeah.
Yes. I will read the next part, which is the Council Court judges. So Clown Court is coming back. This is going to be more of a fun thing. There's going to be a jury. There's going to be a whole thing. There are only 4 people who can call Clown Court, because previously Clown Court was just called upon for random reasons. The 4 people are Chatterbox, Party Anarchy, and Party Hardy, I guess. Whatever. Tessa Lamb and Kirk Jerkums. These are our 4 judges who can call Clown Court for right now.
Wow.
Yes. And I'm sure that will be very exciting.
Would be
And
happy if he was around.
Everybody's called Clown Court, and you guys aren't awake.
Did Yappy fucking die?
Well, on our final page, we have a promise. A promise that every single one of us must make. It says here, written in my blood, we will change the yucking world. And I believe.
I don't know, man. We've done this like 3 times already.
And Stumbles, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Bad start, Stumbles.
We done rebrand. I understand, Stumbles.
I'm not talking about rebrand. I'm just talking about clown codes.
Well, I think this code's pretty good.
This code is like extremely different. It's simple.
Very simple.
It's barely anything on there. It's common sense.
Very common sense.
Yeah, so much common sense. I really wasn't even paying attention. I ain't gonna lie. That's how common.
And I'm sure, and I'm sure Sneaky would understand. We don't have to repeat it. Sneaky would understand everything without even knowing.
That's right.
Like if Sneaky betrayed us and we like killed him, like he'd understand.
It's basically ride or die.
Yeah.
Don't maul
Just let me keep
clowns.
Yes.
Clowns to my dick, but also like ride or die.
Yes, exactly. Pretty much. And Clown Court is back. Just don't
And for some
complain about
reason, Kirk
everything.
can judge you.
Like Stumbles, your complaint the other day was like, you know, you wonder why there's a problem, right? When it's just like basic clown things that you don't. That's just stuff we were built around, right? And it's frustrating, right? That's the point of this.
We need stuff like this to help bring people together and guide us into a direction, because for too long over the last few months it has been, well, this person said this and this person said that, and then it just spirals into a big dramatic situation that really doesn't have to be that deep. More reasons for us to come together and to meet and to be unified by a code and by goals just brings us closer together so we don't fight each other. Because there's a lot of people in this group, and when you have a bunch of cooks in the kitchen, it's hard to keep, the food coming out. All right?
Was there a lot of drama over the last 2 months?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
yeah.
why am I not surprised?
I mean, a lot of it was sparked because of you and your ex-girlfriend.
Infighting.
Sorry?
Was it drama with other gangs or was it infighting?
Most of it was Bozo getting dumped. That shit was dramatic as fuck.
It's a bit of both.
It's a bit of a mix, yeah.
Yeah, but it's people making decisions and just moving forward, and that's okay. People can make decisions, but we need to come together as a group, and we need to realize who's leading the group.
Our 2 dads.
Yes.
Two gay dads. Two gay dads.
What? Let's not start any rumors. We're having a meeting about not starting big rumors like that. Starbucks, would you like to take the floor? Because I feel like
you'd have to be gay dads, right? Because like if there's two kings and not two kingdoms and only one kingdom, then that means you're married.
We solve this problem.
Stumbles, you ran back. You ran back to Lily 13 times. All right, let's just.
I ran back twice. Twice.
All right.
How many times did you walk back?
I can tell you that I never walked back, but I definitely sprinted faster than I ever had the last time I left.
Hey, we love a self-aware king, buddy.
True.
So basically, staying here now, listening to the rest of this is you like acknowledging what party I just said, that you agree with it, you're okay with it, you want to do this. That's that. So, but if you don't, you can leave now.
Please walk out now. If you are not, it's okay if you are not okay with it. Okay. You can walk out now and we can go our separate ways. I will not kill you for leaving right now.
Oh, okay. I was.
This guy wants to go cook meth. This guy, you're not going to cook meth.
I already did. Sorry.
So Sneaky is starting the grinder clowns.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the way we're gonna do clown court is actually like it's kind of funny. It's kind of like it's similar to the way New Babylon does it. I think it's New Babylon that has this system. I can't remember, but
I was the one who told you about it.
Okay, so there was New Babylon then. It's similar to theirs, yeah. Because it's really good. So basically, if we do clown court, we pick a few random people, like I think 3 jury members, which all get to say one thing. So this way, clown court doesn't last hours, right? They'll get
three random clowns or 3 random people from the city.
It could be any. It could be clowns or people from the city.
I like random people from the city.
Yeah, it could be randoms.
At some point.
I think people willingly want to do it. I'm not gonna lie.
For sure, they would.
So we have a whole thing that will I'm not gonna explain it now, but like as we do it, you guys will understand. It's actually I really like it. So it'll be a lot faster than it was in the past. Right, more to the point. In and out. Type yuck, whatever. Okay. So this weekend, Stumbles came back. Welcome back, Stumbles, and found out that unfortunately Dommy Mommy passed away, who was apparently Stumbles' sister. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I gotta go.
Yep.
Sorry for your loss.
So Stumbles,
Sorry for your loss.
like anybody, would react like, who did that to her and why? Right? Finds out it's the Ravens. So Stumbles gonna go get back on the Ravens. So he went. So he went to go get back on the Ravens. He gets to Senior Buns. I guess they're there. Or whatever. You blew up their car in one of them, right, or something?
No, I went to their clubhouse and I blew up one of their cars along with one of their members, Tegan.
That's my devil.
Now, that was happening, right? Stumbles is going after them. Does anybody see a problem with that?
Nope.
No, go crazy.
No, not really.
Now,
They killed your sister.
this was already done. It's already done and dealt with. I'll just give you the scenario. What happened? Stumbles is going after more of them. Amber attacked Stumbles to stop him from going after the Ravens, saying she was worried about having another Hydra situation. Now, here's the thing. We could be scared of having another Hydra, whatever. Those things are very unpredictable with anybody that you mess with. We did a drive-by on the besties the other day. I had no idea how they would react, but that's just what we do. Okay? There's no issues with doing stuff like that. If things escalate, there's 2 things you got to look at. One, why is it escalating? Because how are you acting during that? Are you trying to keep it between you and whatever beef you got with that gang, or are you dragging everybody into it? There's 2 big things you got to look at there. How you act when you attack people is very important. It's always been a very key thing for us. Because if you want to act serious and angry and mad, of course they're going to drive around and shoot us. There's a tone and how you do these things that carries weight with how they respond. Most of you knows how that works. So with Ember, what she did was wrong. Because whether you're afraid or you disagree with Stumbles is doing, you can't attack Stumbles and take the side of the Ravens. You can't do that. You do 2 things. Number 1, you do nothing. You just watch and do nothing. If Stumbles gets yucked up and taken, bye-bye, Stumbles. Well, all right. Or you ride for him. Those are the 2 things. That's what we normally do. Send each other out to the wolves, or you ride for them. Yes, Bozo.
HR complaints too.
What?
HR complaints, right? We do those too.
You do those too. That's right.
That's right, Bozo. That's right.
So,
motherfucker.
So, is that like? Is anybody confused about anything like that?
Nope.
Now,
It's the fucking Ravens. Fuck them.
yeah, but whoever it is, right? Like, look, you guys can do whatever. If you guys can mess with whoever you want, unless something bad's happened. Like with Hydra, obviously there's a time where you gotta lock in. People were caged and taken. It wasn't just like a shooting and a drop. Like, people were locked in cages. Things were bad. It was just a whole thing. Those things are going to happen sometimes. Whatever. We deal with it then. But just so you know, if things escalate, even if you didn't mean it to be like that, just like, for example, me doing a drive-by with some people in the besties, and they took it seriously, like they ain't playing. Obviously, I'm going to deal with that. If you do the same thing to somebody, and even though your intentions were good to keep it between you and them, or you just were yucking around, some gangs don't play like that, or sometimes they're just mad and they want to, if it happens, you come to me, and I will deal with that. That is my job to deal with that. You don't have to make phone calls and try to straighten things out. Just call me or text me when I wake up. I will deal with it. That is what I'm here for. I will handle that. I got a pretty good understanding with most of the gang leaders right now with stuff like this. Surprisingly, they listen and reason. I learned that this weekend. Yes, Wendy?
Oh, sorry, you could finish your sentence. I
Okay.
didn't cut it off.
But that's for me to handle. So in the moment, if things are bad, do what you got to do. But tell me immediately, or tell these gangs to call me or reach out to me, and I will reach out to them and I'll straighten it out. Everybody understand that?
We're all in agreement that you tell someone, hey, I'm doing this as a me thing, not a clown thing, right?
You don't always have to tell them that. You know,
Oh, okay.
You know, like, look, it's the way you do things and your tone.
Okay.
Like that goes a long way.
Communication is important, though.
Yeah. If you feel like they're not going to be receptive, then you can tell them, right? But sometimes gangs do what they want to do. They're going, I'm going to go kill all the clowns. If that's going to happen, all right?
Wait, hold on. Listen. Twinkle's got word that we're at war with Cyprus, and there's 3 people that were involved in that. Y'all want to talk about it?
We're involved with the war with Cyprus. What are you talking about?
Wait,
yeah,
what?
Sticky, Ember, Wendy.
What the what?
What?
What do you mean?
What you guys do?
What?
I didn't do anything. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm
They started.
How about you just say what you know, Twinkle, so we can just
We're
get...
just at war with them, and Twinkle knows that those 3 were around
Okay,
them.
let's just get to the bottom of this easily peasily. Who said we were at war?
They did.
Why?
Who's they?
Cyprus.
Okay, who in Cyprus?
Like 3 of them.
Name
Nah, it's funny seeing you get mad. Deanie, Johnny, and Alice.
Okay, why?
That Twinkle doesn't know.
They didn't tell you why.
So they walked up to you, said we're at war, and then didn't hurt you, and then walked away? Okay,
they
we're
bought
not at
Molotovs to
war.
hurt us. Yeah.
Okay, now when they said we were at war, was it like they were mad serious
No, it was
about
like
it?
a hee hee ha. No, it's not.
Okay, so that's not a problem. So that's not even a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
I'm talking.
It's not like
Green
that,
cloud.
So, like,
man.
yeah,
What's
stuff
this
like
green
that.
That's
cloud
a good
talking
example,
about?
though. That's a good example
yeah.
because, you know, you can say we're at war with somebody, and there's a lot of people in this room with different perspectives on what that means.
Yeah. So, yeah, like, I mean, if it's like a new Babylon type of war, that's fine. Like, that happens all the time, right? It's serious ones. Like, they're mad as yuck. They're gonna go in like 6-man car parties and start shooting people. Like, that's the stuff that, like, I need to know immediately and figure out. You know what I mean? Because we want to prevent that.
With fucking jets and fucking sniper rifles. Fucking
Yeah.
New fun pile.
Just to make sure that no one's confused, because like the Hydra thing is not a common thing that's going to happen, but eventually something like that's going to happen again. So don't always walk on eggshells because you're afraid. Go out and be who we're supposed to be. You know, act the way we are supposed to act. And if things happen, we will deal with it then. We'll see why it's happening. Let me know, and we figure that out. That's the whole thing, okay? We don't always have to be scared and be mad at each other that war starts. It happens. Some people wake up and just choose violence like that. But don't hold back too much in fear of that. Now, another thing. You got friends in other groups. We talked about this before, but we're talking about it again. This is a no-no, okay? If you got a friend that's in another gang, and that gang, you know, where some things are happening, whatever, and that gang decides they're going to come and shoot us, your friends are going to come and shoot us because they're in that gang. But you have to understand that you have friends in gangs, and they have to follow, you know, their gang lifestyle. If you're friends with those people are also friends with you, which need to understand you are a clown and understand your lifestyle and what you do. So if we're going to go to their people's blocks and throw mollies at them, whatever like that, and you don't want to do it because you got a friend there, come on. They would do it to you.
Yeah, give yourself a yuck.
If there's beef.
It's the lifestyle.
If there's
it's the
beef.
lifestyle you're choosing.
Exactly. And if there's beef with them, you got to lock in and ride for your people here. You got to lock in. Barry Benson is my friend. We go way back. He's my friend. But if any of that ADMC group was attacking you guys and Barry was there, or not even there, but, you know, he's on their block and we're going to swing their block and Barry was there, I shoot him right between the fucking eyes. Doesn't matter, because I'm with you guys. I'm not with him. He's my friend, but I'm with y'all. That's something you guys got to break out of your shells. Because guess what? He'll understand. Because he's actually my friend. He'll get that. Just like I have to understand that he's going to ride for his people. I'm going to ride for mine. Doesn't matter. That's where we have that line. It is what it is. If you can't have that with your friends, are they really your friend after all? Think about that.
Question.
Yeah.
Question. What if they're more than just your friend?
Ooh.
Are you talking about like girlfriend, boyfriend type of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, there can be a little like look like this with Reed. If you pull by the block, I expect you to yuck up their members, but you don't have like so like let's say Hazel for example. We're going to BB block. We're smoking a BBs like crazy, but Ray Marumoff, sure, she shoots everybody but Ray. Whatever. But if Ray's the last one, if Ray's the last one, then I expect you to do it.
Question.
What?
Why would Hazel not want to shoot Ray?
That's what I'm wondering. Cause I said the other day I would pack Wendy up if she was on the other side.
They're dating.
What did you just say?
You up?
Hazel,
Why
why don't
wouldn't you? I would
spill
rather
the
you to shoot
news?
me than some random person on the other side.
I respect that. I respect
No,
that.
I respect that. That's fair.
See.
But that's just how it
I
is.
would pack you up and-
Literally, that's just how it is. Look, y'all, we're in this together, okay? Like, I'll ride for you guys, you know, like, but we all got to do that for each other, all right? And we just have to.
Wait, so Ray and Hazel are dating? I'm sorry. I
Yes, they
missed
are.
that completely. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
I have seen
dating.
things you wouldn't want to see.
I just wanted you to admit it. I just wanted to bring it up again. I'm not.
But
gonna lie.
wasn't your other option?
I
Wasn't your
have-
other
I-
option in the book do nothing?
I kind of want to clarify that too, because I think this is more so for like serious.
Okay, yeah,
things,
that's
like,
just for
with,
serious
with,
things,
like, the
correct.
Hydra stuff. Like,
Yeah.
if someone's yucking around, like if Kirk is going to shoot up the Raiders, right? And you know you got a friend in the Raiders or whatever, and you don't want to do it. You don't have to get in the car.
That's right.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a part of every situation that another clown is in.
But if things,
And
you know,
I'm
things
just
get
throw
hot,
that
then you are expected.
Yeah. If it turns serious and it becomes, you know, a little more dangerous than it needs to be, then you know you got to ride for Kirk.
You're so cool.
But sometimes, like this was one of Kirk's arguments before that I absolutely agree with. Sometimes you got to look at the severity. If Kirk's just saying, yeah, let's jump in and just go in their block and start swinging. Or we'll kidnap them, whatever. But it's not it's nothing crazy. Just lighten up. You know what I mean? Just do it. Just lighten up sometimes. You don't always have to be like, oh, you know? You're not going there to end somebody's life. You know, you're just yucking around. Be a little bit more open to stuff.
I will never ask someone to help me actually go out and like kill someone they really care about. But if I go fuck with your friends and then they all come with shotguns to kill me, please help.
Yeah.
Of course.
We are gathering supplies for a maze bank. Who here is a good hacker? Can do hacks?
What kind of hack?
I'm decent. I'm decent.
Sneaky, Helen, Ember,
Depends on what it is.
Raina.
Twinkles could definitely do it too. He's probably just not paying attention.
Here's the plan.
The maze bank, I can do the RC car fingerprint and the thermal.
Okay, okay, all right.
Damn.
So here's the plan.
Nice.
Here's the plan.
I haven't tried the other stuff. I could probably
5 of us, not including me, because I'm not going. 5 of us. I'm helping getting set up. We need to grab all the materials we need for it. We did pretty good. We need a bunch of PNY cards. You get PNY cards from cash exchanges. So we need people to do cash exchanges. So if you're awake and there's people around, just buy a cash exchange and go and do it.
Okay.
Right? Bring the loot back here. If we get PNY cards, bring them here. We'll lock them up so we can do a maze bank. And then 5 of you guys that are confident in your hacking will go with Steve. And Steve's going to walk everybody through the maze bank. Steve? Yeah, it's Steve. I talked to Steve. He's going to teach you guys how to do a maze bank. It is not easy. There's a lot to it. So whoever can hack and wants to give it a go, you're in. And you're going to go, and we'll set up a time that works for... We'll figure out a time that works for everybody that you all can go. Yes, Wendy. Kirk, what happened?
Where's your wife?
Kirk?
Should we say it's your wife then?
Oh man, are you joining the club with Bozo?
Ain't no bozo ass bitch. I don't need a rock. Everything's fine. My wife left me. It happens.
Kirk!
What about your
hand, pulls him into a hug so tight. It's gonna be okay.
Oh man, sorry, Kirk.
Let's get back to the meeting.
Kirk.
I've got you.
Sad clown.
She just called me and I think she cussed me the fuck out on a payphone. It sounded like she was screaming through a paper cup.
Jesus.
Anyway, can we get back to the meeting?
Yeah, okay.
Let's get back to it.
So, with Clown Court, going back to that, you're not gonna you're not gonna come to us and say we need Clown Court for the dumbest things. If it's something that you're actually mad about, that's when we're gonna do it. But not for stupid, just dumb things. We're not gonna waste our time with that. And you know what stupid, dumb things are, okay?
Yeah, like, just if it's a really unique and interesting situation, then let's, go to one of the judges and try to make it happen.
Let's say.
Winsong's at the door. Somebody wants to let her in.
Yeah, someone let her in. Let's say my boyfriend hides in the trunk and then listens to Yap telling me he snitched on my boyfriend. Is that a good thing for?
Okay, say that again. To do what?
If the Ray and Yappy thing, is that a good Clown Court thing?
No. We snitch all the time.
How about Ember and Stumbles over the Raven?
That's a good Clown Court thing, yes.
Ooh, I like that.
So essentially, when someone breaks the rules, what you're saying?
Speak up. You pretty much just breaking the rule. Like if you guys, we snitch on each other. We set each other up all the time. That's something.
Right.
It'd be more. I would take you to Clown Court if you were mauling that I snitched on. Like if you did pull the snuffles, then you're in trouble. You know what I mean? Cause that's what we do. That's literally what we do.
When are we voting? We voting yet?
Yeah, we'll get to that. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about before we get on to the next thing?
I'm not putting anything in the food anymore. You can eat it. I made a promise to Tessa and I wouldn't break that.
Happy? Have you thought?
Invite 4 gangbangers?
No.
No.
Okay, they said they want to come in because they were invited.
Lock the door.
What'd you say, Wendy?
I said I'm not poison. Well, not poison.
Guys,
Molotov
anymore.
Molotov!
Oh, yeah.
Molotov!
Molotov!
Payback!
Get him! Get him!
Time to die, motherfucker!
Happy just stabbed the shit out of me.
Ooh, watch out, watch out.
Back up, back
I might bleed out.
Only 2 casualties.
No! I didn't even see you get hit.
Oh, wait. My bandages aren't
Amber, you alright?
My gun wasn't loaded. I got set on fire with the Molotov.
This fire extinguisher sucks.
But the fire was nice.
King of the clown soul, chaos in my blood. Every plan I make, leave the block in a flood. Slip out of cuffs like they ain't even locked. PD, catch me once, then I'm already dropped.